You missed the hearing.
She keeps the furniture. I pay her back for the furniture.
Yes.
And she's able to keep it.
Yes. I don't enjoy it. You didn't show up for the hearing. I took testimony. A default entered. She's still unhappy. She wants more than this. This case has got a long, unpleasant history. Miss Manton, would you have a seat over here? And Mr. Kloppenstein, would you have a seat over here? I would hope this case was done. But this is file 242120. This involved a long testimonial case about some lawn furniture that this family bought from National Furniture. We had a hearing. It was set for March 10th, and nobody appeared on that National Furniture. And a default judgment at that time on behalf of Miss Manning in the amount of $1,735.42.
Feel the tension in the room right away. The judge looks exhausted, like he's dealt with this case one too many times. And he keeps circling back to one key point. The defendant didn't show up. In small claims court, that's everything. You could have solid evidence, a valid argument, even the truth on your side. But if you don't appear, the court can't hear you. And that's the end of the story.
Moved to set it aside. I denied the motion to set it aside. She did a subpoena to collect. She wants her money. You may feel that she was already made whole. She got the furniture returned plus others, but this judgment entered by default. So the ship has sailed. You owe that amount of money. Do you have the ability to pay that?
Your Honor, we did switch out.
I got it. But then the lawsuit was still going. You didn't show up, so the default entered on her behalf. You had a motion to set aside the defense. The default. You may have had a meritorious defense, but you didn't show up for the hearing. And I had a hearing to find out why, and there wasn't a good cause other than, I guess, they forgot. So, yes.
I was out of the country. I did not know about it, but we thought it was made whole by exchanging the piece.
I understand.
We thought it was made whole.
It wasn't.
Here's where it really hits hard. The judge actually admits he didn't want to make this ruling. He even thought it felt unfair. But courts don't run on feelings. They run on rules. When you skip a hearing, you're basically handing the other party an easy win. That's why he says, the ship has sailed. You can hear the disappointment in his tone. But the decision?
I understand all that. You missed the hearing. So you want to raise your defense that you failed to show up for and raise the defense. So I was compelled to issue a default judgment. You dropped the ball to the extent that it cost you $1,735.42. I understand that you have some defenses you wish to raise. And I didn't enjoy entering this default judgment on March 10th. But you didn't show up. And then I had a hearing regarding why you didn't show up, and I didn't find good cause to find out why you didn't show up. So the ship sailed. You owe this money. Do you want to pay it, or do you want to get another $10,000 worth of bad publicity? $1,735.42 plus 88.
Do I not get the furniture back, Your Honor?
No.
So she gets the furniture?
Yes, she gets a double dip because of your failure to appear for the hearing, which is what stopped. You prevailed. I took testimony. She was unhappy with what she got. She wanted to sue for even more. Ma'am, did you have any other expenses other than the $88 service fee?
Just my loss of wages for all of my work, miss.
He keeps trying to bring up his side again, but that window has closed. The judge already gave him that opportunity before, and that's the sad part. This isn't someone being rude or disrespectful. He's just a guy who missed one court date. And now, it's costing him $1,800 plus his furniture. One missed appearance.
And I don't know what they did with it. Put it in a desk drawer or something, but they didn't give it to you and nobody showed up. So I'll take it at face value that you didn't know about that hearing. Then I did this. You specifically had to be here so we could all be in the same place at the same time. But in order for her to do that hearing, she paid an additional $88 to have us up in St. Joe County, Indiana, deputy cert. So that's where we are. It's difficult to execute on an Idaho state judgment. If this were in Michigan, she could seize your assets. She could come with a court order or a deputy and take money out of your till, I suppose. I don't think that's ever been done, but seize tools, trucks, that sort of thing, to auction to pay the debt. This has been, you've been here 6 times, I don't know, you've both been here repeatedly. I've spent, I don't know, 20 hours on this case regarding this.
This is the first time I've ever been here physically.
Okay.
I was at, before it was Zoom.
All right. Well, that's why I wanted to get everybody here. So the question is, are you willing to pay $1,824?
Again, Your Honor, she keeps the furniture. I pay her back for the furniture.
Yes.
And she keeps
line. Do you want to pay, or do you want more bad publicity? This case is already blown up online. News sites, social media, everywhere. And the judge is basically warning him. The more you fight this, the worse it gets. At this point, it's not about fairness. It's about wrapping.
Yes.
And our representative from Fort Wayne said he could not represent us in.
Well, and you can't have an attorney in small claims court. You can remove it to the general division court. Well, she would have had a harder time presenting it following the rules of procedure. All I want to know is, are you going to pay her the money or not? If you're not, then I encourage you to then get an order to seize property. You've got so much bad publicity about this that it should really have just been resolved a long time ago. She's very diligent.
Your Honor, I thought it was resolved, so I apologize for that. And of course, if you tell me where to send it, we'll get it sent out.
All right, very good. Plaintiff will pay within 21 days. Her address is on the complaint and on the
Assets. That's serious. If you don't pay what the court orders, they can actually send officers to take your business property. It's rare, but the fact that he mentioned it says a lot. You can tell he's done with the back and forth. He just wants closure. I sent it to that address. He says, like he's washing his hands of the whole...
Or not to the court. I understand that you feel this was unfair. She also feels it's unfair, so man, there's enough unfair to go around. I didn't like her getting the furniture and the money. It seemed unfair to me too, but I issued that order. I'm not going to say it for the 5th time. You didn't show up, so I'll have the bailiff take you out to the court office. The clerks will make sure we have the right address, and you should send $1,824.42. All right, this is a very unpleasant experience for both of you, and for that I'm sorry, but I'd like this matter to be concluded. All right, $1,824.40.
Both sides walk away feeling like they've lost something. That's what makes small claims court so tough. There's rarely a true winner. Sometimes the real cost isn't the money, it's the stress, the time, and the pride you lose along the way. SO, what do you think? Was this final outcome fair? Or just frustrating? Let me know down below.